So the reason why all this is like this, I just finished recording like a video for my personal channel. Um, so still regarding the school stuff, I know I said that video is supposed to be the last one, but yesterday I was up all night watching like all those Canada relocation videos again, and I eventually jerked off, which is about 10. But that was beside the point. I shouldn't be saying that. The thing I noticed from all those videos, like I was first, I'm just watching all these travel vlogs and everything, which is usually nice. And I saw a video recommended like Canada is not like some. I think the video was like the person regretted moving to Canada or something like that. And when I clicked on the video to watch, the woman was not the person that was like saying she regretted. She was like, so I think somebody commented on our video saying like he moved to Canada before then regretted the whole decision and everything. So I just started watching, more negative videos like that. And they were not necessarily negative in the sense that, they are discouraging you that never travel to Canada. But one thing it kind of sounds common sense what I'm going to say is, but one thing that just was a recurring thing that I just kind of noticed is like, Canada is not heaven. It sounds like common sense now, like, of course, Canada is not heaven, but Canada is really not heaven. Like, we here in Nigeria, we have been sold this narrative, like, since we're children, since we're literally born, well, it has been injected in our head that any other country, especially a Western country, that is not Africa or Nigeria, is significantly better, like, it's heaven, basically. Especially the most popular ones, US, UK, Canada, those are the three most popular. But there are a million others, there's Australia, Germany, France, wherever else. But I've just been sold this narrative that any other Western country is heaven, Nigeria is hell, Nigeria is hellfire, Nigeria is hard and everything. But from the videos I was watching from all these guys, Canada is not heaven either. They were just usually like complaining about the like difficulties they are going through. I think they even advise like if you are going to relocate, you shouldn't go through the student route, because I think the student route, like you can become a student there, you can go on school there. I think the problem I would say the student route is like it's expensive. I think like I said previously one of these older videos I did. Like it's a little bit expensive. So if you don't have the money, and I think as a student you can't like work full time. Like there's part-time like time constraint or something, so I think it's only part-time you are allowed to work. And even apart from the part you're allowed to work, like you're also going to school, so you have to like focus on your stuff and all that. So they were just like you shouldn't like you shouldn't go through the student route. Like if you're going to go through, and this was not even just videos for Canada, it was also videos for like US, UK, like other places of the world. But the reason why I like those videos I watch is they actually showed the dark side, or at least the other side of it. Because many of us, like I said, Nigeria, our job is so this narrative that it is heaven. Like it's almost like once you just cross border, according to them, once you just like enter the plane and the plane just lands, like you just see, the Canada view or something, like we have made it to heaven. Life is good, and they are just trying to say life is definitely not good. Like there's still a lot of things you have to struggle to. And they were just listing so many things that, we have here in Nigeria that we kind of take for granted that they don't really have over there. And one of them that really kind of pissed me off is taxes. I still don't understand why are the taxes so high and expensive? Like what the fuck? I think they say what do they call it? Like their tax is whether something like 40%, 35, 40%. Like that's almost half of your salary. Like, well, why would somebody charge that type of money for taxes? Like, what the fuck? So I think I said this before previously in one of these my videos that it's cybersecurity that's the main career they want me to get into and all that, which is not like a bad career obviously, but and I did the math on that. They say the average starting salary is about $80,000. So I did the math on that. When I now added like 35-40% for taxes, and I realized like the money that actually enters your pockets is about $48,000. Then people there, they were also like, that's not even just all. Consider rent. You have to pay rent. The car you have, you're probably not going to own the car, so like it's kind of like you lease the car, so it's almost like you're still renting the car. You have to pay for your groceries and expenses. You have to pay for this, pay for like loans, pay for mortgage, like so many things you're paying for. That by the time you pay for all these things, the one that eventually actually enters your pockets is very insignificant. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm getting kind of confused again. I just wish more people would like, at least more Nigerians will watch videos like that. I'm not trying to discourage, even myself, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from traveling to Canada. Like I've said personally, I'm the type of person that likes to travel. But like I said in one of these earlier videos as well, is I want to travel, but I don't want to be a slave. Like I want to be able to go to like because many of us, our mindset is just you go to Canada and you're just like chilling, just cross your hand, cross your head, just chill, live your life and chill. Like the only way you can just go and chill like that is that only if you maybe just go there for a holiday, or you just have like a lot of money. Other than that, like, there's literally no chilling. There's literally no chilling. It's crazy though. Like there's literally no freaking chilling. Except maybe you have like family over there, and like I said, you just go for holiday. Or you already have like a lot of money, so you travel there. Like of course you have money, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So there's no chilling. So like everything I'm going to say now is going to sound like common sense, but common sense is never common. So the thing I now noticed at the end of the day, the conclusion that just popped in my mind that yesterday, or the conclusion I came to was like success, money, because the reason why so many people are migrating, like that's not the only reason. Sure, everybody has their reasons, but one of the main reasons why so many people are running away is because of money. Like the average person here in Nigeria is like broke and all that. Like the economy is so hard that the average person here like cannot really survive and all that. But the average person over there, the economy is not so hard. So the average person can, because I just talked about it. If you are going to take 10% from every sale from a person, for example, if you somebody like maybe you are trying to offer a service and your cut is like 10%. If somebody is earning like 100, your cut is going to be 10. If somebody is earning like 1,000, your cut is going to be 100. Somebody is earning 10,000, your cut is going to be 1,000. If somebody is earning 100,000, cost is going to be 10,000. If somebody is earning 1 million, your cost is not going to be 100,000. So it's almost like Nigeria is like maybe 1,000. So the average person there receives like 100. But if you go to somewhere like Canada, like maybe their own is like 1 million or 100,000. Yeah, let's say Nigeria is 1,000. So the cut is going to be like 100. So you go to somewhere like Canada and the like maybe let's say it's 100,000. So the cost is going to be like 10,000. So you see the significant jump. Like it's not like you're a different person or you have more skills or anything. Maybe they do have more skills, but it's like the average person is just going to do better because the place is just better in general. So like I don't make this one too long, but the summary of everything I'm trying to say is success depends on the individual, not the place. And Steve Courage is somebody that said this as well. Shout out to Steve Courage once again. Wealth exists in your head, not in the place. Because if wealth really existed just in one place, like we have seen so many places and so many people that, as bad as everywhere is, as bad as everything is, they are still rich. Because as much as people are complaining Nigeria is bad, blah, 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 blah. Like there are so many people that are balling. So many people don't even care, and they are not politicians, they are not Yahoo boys, they are not fraudsters, and they are normal regular people just like you and me. But they still live comfortably, they still like enjoy their life. So success depends more on the person, like like you. Like if you are broke, like if you are just an average person in Nigeria, you go over there, you're going to still be an average person. Like you're not just going to become a rich person all of a sudden. Like of course, the quality of life, like the average person's life there is significantly better than the average person in Nigeria. But at the end of the day, you're still an average person. If you don't want to be an average person, you have to become exceptional wherever you are. So I think the main point or the main thing that is just on my mind that I just kind of took away from all that is to think for yourself. Do your own research and think for yourself. Like don't let the pressure of every other people like make you choose a decision. Because like I think I said it's like when you look around you look to your left, Your uncle is migrating to Canada. He looks to your right. Your friend, both of you were literally going to school together, or both of you go to the same church. You go there and you don't see them again. They ask where are they? They say they have migrated to the UK or something. You look to your right. Your friend that went to the same secondary school with you. You see pictures of them in like the US or something. Like you start to feel that peer pressure that, of course, you two want to migrate, but like all those guys said, if you don't plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, because you're going to come there and realize like it's not fucking, it's not heaven, basically. It's not heaven. If you are like, if you get a job there, except it's like a really, 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 really high paying job that pays like a lot of money. But if you are migrating from like, if you are migrating from here to there, you're probably not going to get like a super high job. You're going to get something like an average job. Especially when you remove those your stupid taxes and your own personal living expenses as well. Like the money that's with you is going to still be like, it's going to be good enough to live on, but I don't think you can do more than that. Just live on it. So this is not like to discourage anybody from, well, if like if you want to migrate, of course. Even myself, I'm still considering it, but like I just said in one of my videos, I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to go there and still be working like some 9 to 5 job, only have 3 weeks holiday, then they'll be tipping 40% taxes. These motherfuckers. Like I want to go there and be free. I want to go there and like explore. Like I don't even know if I want to necessarily migrate there permanently. Me personally, I would just like to travel and just like maybe stay there for like a few months and just see the vibe and everything. Another thing again is their lifestyle is just very weird. Like they're when I used to, sometimes you see all these videos online and they talk about NPCs, how people these days are just like NPCs. And I haven't thought people here in Nigeria are like NPC, because if you play GTA, NPC is basically you play GTA or any of those type of games. You are the main character. NPC is any other character that is not like an important character in the game. So you GTA, you are the main character. Then maybe you are going on a mission, like your friend or your co-person on the mission is also with you. That person is not an NPC. All those random people you just see walking on the road. All those random people you just see driving car. They are literally just like this. It's almost like they are programmed. Like they just literally almost don't acknowledge you exist. Like it's crazy because people, at least from the videos I watched, people that were there, that's how they just describe that place. And I was just like, oh wow, so that's what NPC really means. So I'll say Nigeria too, of course, like we still have NPCs here, but I think their side is just too much. And every little thing they'll just like call the police or you like fuck. I'm not trying to say, like I can't really speak. I've never been there, so I can't really say much about the place. But me self personally, I would still like to travel there. But like I've just said so many times now, I don't want to be a slave. Like I want to go there to live. I want to go there to experience life. I want to go there to flex. Not necessarily flex in the sense that just like be eating and just chilling and everything. But I just don't want to go there to go and be like slaving away, like being under pressure or being in debt. Like I don't want to go there and be the average person basically. So yeah. Hopefully this is the last video I'm going to make on migration and school and everything. So yeah, I think at the end of the day, like you should just remember you create your own future. Nobody creates this for you, because I just feel like many times we're not told the full story, we're not told the truth. They just usually make it seem like once you graduate from school, everything is just like perfect. It's like everything is your life is just going to be good. When in reality, graduating from school is actually just like the beginning. That's when like real life actually starts. So and many of us were not prepared for all these things. We just live like idiots while in school. Then you graduate and you are caught off guard. And they don't usually tell you all these things like, you're going to be working a job and only have 3 weeks holiday. Like in school, for example, you usually have like months worth of holiday. So like you're kind of used to that. So when you go there, you only have 3 weeks. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Like I've not graduated. I've not traveled abroad. Like I'm not here to discourage anybody. My point is just like, first of all, think for yourself and do your own research, and just also remember that success is based on the individual, the person. Like Canada is not going to determine if you are going to be successful. Nigeria is not going to determine if you are going to be successful. Your parents are not going to determine if you are going to be successful. Your uncles or your friends or the government is not going to determine if you are successful. You are the only person that is going to determine if you are successful. So if you try, like if you actually work hard and try, if you hold your future in your hands, like they used to say. Actually grab your future, hold the steering wheel of your life, and turn it to the direction it wants it to go. That's how you are going to be successful. If you just sit around and just be at the passenger seat of your life car, like anything can carry it any direction. So, like, be the main character of your life, be the driver of your own life. Like, don't allow people or opinions or governments or parents or place, country to like choose your future for you. Choose your own future for yourself. So yeah, that's basically it for now. See you in the next one.